Hey guys, today's August the 22nd of 2021, and I wanted to go over uranium spot futures using Gann pricing time technical analysis. There's a lot of stuff going on, and I wanted to give you a quick update. As of right now, we have a buy signal that kicked in August 18, and now prices are shooting up. We at 32.55 on the UX2 and UX1. We at 33 and change, 33 on the dot. We right here at the midpoint. I'm assuming prices are gonna go high to test that 34.15 and probably even test this channel up here by 38 and change. So we're back in bullish mode, and let's see what's going to happen. There's a lot of stuff cooking behind the scene. If you've been watching my videos, there's a lot of stuff, a lot of moving parts. And I'm just going to give you just a glance, in essence, of what I think is going on. And it's going to be simple, but it's going to be funny, but it's going to be straight to the point. I'm not going to bore you with all the, the jargon and all the technical behind it. Once you see what I'm going to show you, you're going to kind of understand what's going on. As you guys know, uranium has been depleted. A lot of events has happened, and we're somewhere around here, and we can't go any lower. So the only direction to go from here is up. I've been showing that on my videos, price and time, everything all kicked in. I mean, it's been consolidating for a while, but now it's the momentum to now change the trend higher. But there are some gatekeepers that kind of like it like this. They're cozy. They don't want change. They like it low. People that buy uranium, that includes utilities, all these people. Producers don't like it because they're not making any money. But the gatekeepers love it cheap. They just love it like this. Let's not change anything. Everything looks good. We're all happy. We don't want change. We want it to be just like this. Just keep the prices low, and let's just keep it like that. But now, we got this group called Sprott, and they're the new boys on the block. Spot Trust. And they're like the new gangsters, Sprott boys. They have a new trust that came out, and it's right here, SRUUF. In essence, what they want to do is they want to push uranium prices higher. It just came out in July. This is their price action. And we just got a little buy signal on the 20th. So there's a lot of things happening behind the scenes. These guys want to push uranium higher. They got everything lined up, created this trust, Sprott Trust, and in essence, they're going to push uranium higher. And they got the money, and they got everything all lined up, and you can see right now, the futures are starting to move. I'm assuming Spot is going to catch up, but that's in essence what's going on in behind the scenes. The gatekeepers are trying to figure out, you think they could do it? I think they can if they got the backup and the money. And these guys are trying to figure out what's the next move. They're not probably not too happy that it's going to go up. The only outlet is to start buying. That's going to cause a frenzy, and then prices are going to go up regardless. But these guys are smart. They're street smart. I think they see that the tide and the trend and the turning point is here. And these guys got a lot of money, and they're the big boys now in the block, and they're just showing up and they're flexing their muscle. And there is enough is enough. They're saying enough is enough. Let's push. And I'm not saying that these guys are criminals. I'm just using this as, the way I see it in my head. I probably could have used a better illustration, but, I think for humor, I think this will be a good picture just to show you what's happening behind the scene. I call these the Sprott boys, and they want to push this thing higher. So they already are doing it, as you can see right here. Let's see how things play out, to the end of this year. This thing starts going up and pushing higher. Eventually, uranium spot futures is going to push higher also, and they're going to be locked step going higher. So those are my 2 cents. Just wanted to show you that on uranium. And I also wanted to go over CCJ. There's a lot of stuff going on there too that I wanted to go over real quick. I know there's a lot of uranium stocks that people trade and cover. I kind of like Cameco. They're one of the big leaders here. As you can see right here, we got this nice flush, 15. We hit the midpoint of the pivot. This is probably all off because my market profile, as you can see, it's not really a year. I have it on 6 months. You can see the value area low now kicks in, 1579. We pierced it below, and now we're back above it. I think this one maybe was a year. I'm not mistaken. Either a year or 9 months. Yeah, well, right here is the other value area low. Could have been 9 months. You can see right here, though, 1544. That was support. We didn't get to kiss the 50, but this is going to be also support too. Even though the last 3 weeks have been negative, and this week that just passed was very, very bearish with volume, as you can see right here. And you can see Friday had a little bullish Momo, turned green, but not enough. But it was positive. I'll give it to them. See, now this kind of stabilized in the future. So it'll be interesting to see what happens from here with Cameco. After I showed you all the stuff that's happening behind the scenes with Sprott Trust and the Sprott boys trying to push uranium spot future prices up. So I want to make this video simple. I know there's a lot of cycles, a lot of things I'm watching. That's the way my brain works. Maybe it's overload for you guys, but this is the simple chart with levels. Right now, it could be a possibility that this is a swing low. Just putting out there. Even though I showed you some other dates, this is the last week of August. This is where I was believing that the turn could possibly come. Sometimes it comes early. I'm leaning maybe towards the 27th, but sometimes I'm wrong, but I'm close. I'm kind of close. If I'm right, I feel like I'm kind of close. So it could probably bounce from here, and there's a level, and these levels are like super key level. These are like nothing special about it, but it was something I just discovered reading Gann's material and looking at some of the charts. And I came across something that I haven't seen before or noticed, or if I did, I just didn't give it importance. And I'm going to put these levels just to see timing wise how things would play out if they were to play out the way I think they would play out. So in essence, if this low is not taken out and we just start trending higher, then the low is in. We're just going to have to buy some pullbacks and get in at a pullback and then ride this and push higher. Now, if we next week push lower, Monday or Tuesday, it gets really negative and this level holds in, I've showed you the square of, of 9 in time with the square and the trine. These are levels that coincide there. And then you have these levels right here. So if it pushes down into this week to 14, you know, I will start nibbling already. In other words, what I'm trying to say is these are prices you want to start maybe nibbling a little bit. You want to build a position at 14.44. You guys remember my videos, 14.33. These are nibbling prices. It pushes here. Not that you're going to go all in, you know, buy 100,000 shares here. No, you nibble right here. If it pushes a little lower, you'll nibble right. I mean, this is great. This is like a discount right here. I don't know if we're going to get there, but this would be like a big bite. Like if you're like Bigfoot, you like have a big bite out of the Snickers right here. So these are the levels I want you to be aware of. 1317, 1350, 1444 around there, 38. These are prices you want to keep an eye on. Right now, this is a little nibble prices, you know, to buy. And if you got in, then, you know, and if it starts trending higher, then you got in at a good price. But if it fluctuates and you're like, oh man, or this is another support level with time. So there's a lot of moving parts here. I just wanted to show you these. The next level is 1228. I mean, if it gets down there, we're talking about discounts now. With all the stuff I've been showing you in Sprott, then, you know, they're going to push things up. It's already happening. So I can't see, you know, prices of uranium, spot and futures going up and everything selling off. The algorithms are going to pick up. The computer programmers that, you know, program these software, they're trained to look at the whole global market and start seeing a big pickup on the uranium futures and spot. More futures, because spot is like a little dinosaur. It moves a little slower, you know, or maybe I just don't have the data or access to see it moving in real time. That's why I use the futures. If they start noticing that that's moving and momentum traders start seeing, oh man, something's happening in the futures, uranium futures market, and there's a divergence with the equities or negative, they're going to start buying, and they're going to buy big and fast. And then it's going to lock in with the uranium, you know, futures going up. So I just figured I'd just show you these levels. The last one, which I doubt I'll get there, but you never know, is 1120. So 1120, 1231, 1319, 1350 around there. This one is 1427, 1438, 44 around there. And then this one that's right here, 1527. This is also an experiment, because this is what I've been that I just noticed reading Gann's material. Every weekend I always read something of Gann just to brush up, and just always blows my mind the stuff that I read, and then, you know, back test and look and apply. That's how you learn. You have to apply this stuff and then kind of see if it makes sense, if it's showing some positive progress, or there's not any correlations yet. You know, maybe there's a missing moving part you need, because Gann never just put it all out there simple. There's like little things that he just put out there. You just have to try to connect the dots and see, you know, make it work. But that was the challenge that he left all of us with. So, but I'm not going to bore you with any Gann, you know, theory. I just wanted to show you this. If you're a Cameco trader, it's crunch time. This last week was the week I was leaning, you know, Gann wave, monthly Gann waves. This is the wave 3. It ends in this month. And there was some other stuff I showed in my last other videos going into September. That may play out. They may not play out. That's why I wanted to put this video up after now seeing the uranium futures now positive, moving, and these guys pushing it up, the Sprott boys. So hopefully you don't take this as a negative thing. I just think it's just humorous. All these guys, I could just picture them all, you know, meeting up. Is like, yep, time is up. And these guys are probably freaking out. Although they've been holding uranium spot, you know, for a long time, negative. These guys are wondering, man, is the change coming. It's coming. We just got to ride this wave higher. Hopefully you like this video. I'm going to sign out. Give you a salute to the Sprott boys, because they're going to push this market higher, and we're going to make money all together. Going to sign out. If you like this video, hit the like button, and I'll keep you posted on my thoughts. The Uranium Futures, Sprott, Cameco, using double D Gann, price and time, technical analysis.